Hello, buddy. Welcome back out in the stretch, Professor. And today we're doing another episode in our legendary Lizardmen campaign for Total War Warhammer. Let's go ahead and get back in here. I've been looking at some more mods like Radius, and a few other ones, Steel Faith, but they are all making the game easier so far, and I want it to be harder. Go ahead and fight them. Like, I want, like, better unit stats, smarter AI, like, bigger death stacks. Like, I want some tough stuff. I don't, a lot of them are removing the upkeep, which I don't mind if people want to lower the upkeep, but there needs to be some compensatory, like, buffs for the AI. Like, just straight up give them, like, 10 extra melee attack or something. I don't know. I think the way of balancing to increase upkeep and stuff like that is, it's kind of feels bad, but it is a way to make it a lot harder, and I do like it to be a lot harder. Now, I know I'm kind of in a minority there, but that does make it a lot harder because you run much fewer units if you do that. And that's the thing, is like, I can only run 2 armies, that's because it's 35% more. If it was 35% less, then I could potentially field 3 armies. And yeah, people do like to field more armies, but, if I'm going to have more armies, I want them to have a lot more armies. Like, I want every settlement to start getting, like, 6 stacks or something and just constantly run them at me. I just want, like, hordes and hordes. Let's go ahead and clean these guys up. Now, they do have a lot more armies that they make in this than they have done in the past. That is definitely a thing. And some of it is hard, it is a hard game. I mean, we've had some tough stuff going on in this campaign. I feel like it's much harder in some respects. But there are some campaigns, like the Norska in particular, pretty dang hard, especially early on. Now, the cool thing I like about Warhammer 2 is this upkeep stuff means that the fights are hard, like, throughout the entire campaign. There is no, like, okay, I made it to turn 50, like, no big deal type of thing going on here. Guess we'll go with Woundmaker. So I do like that. Overall, I mean, I think it's better than Total War Warhammer 1. I really like Total War Warhammer 1, but I think it's more challenging for sure. Yeah, and they just never give you odds and auto resolve. Now, this one they will. I'm just gonna... There's absolutely no way. These are just Marauders. No way they have a prayer. Now, I will say, with with those huge upkeep costs, then it does make it a lot harder to play something like High Elves or Dark Elves, especially High Elves on in Warhammer 2 on Legendary, because you don't have, at least with certain lords like Techless. Like, I tried a Techless one, you just can't even get any units hardly because everything's so expensive. So, with someone like kroq-gar, who I think is the best legendary lord for legendary, because he has so many cost reductions. Then that's not really a problem. But for Techless and other ones, it's just not, like, I would like to see a better rebalance. I mean, maybe I could make my own mod. I don't know. I don't know how long it takes to make mods like that. But a lot of stuff about Radius looks kind of cool. Hopefully people just come out with, like, hard mode sub-mods and stuff like that. We'll see. When I start cycling back through and they release new legendary lords and things like that, I'm going to go through and check out some mods and try to do some modded runs. Probably with Radius or Steel Faith if they get it together. And come up with a product that I'm looking for. Now, we had been doing Swift Rider. Now that I'm thinking I might actually do some more Pterodons, then this is looking even better. I would like to crush the undead, but I think we're going to crush them anyways. I'll just do Swift Rider here. Jungle toxins? Oh, replenish, yeah. And jungle toxins, maybe. So he has a pretty low level priest. Of course, I don't. This guy doesn't have a much higher level one, I don't think. No. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. That forest got a little beaten up, so we're gonna have to go over and replenish some of that stuff. Yeah, these weren't as amazing as I thought they could. It'd be okay, but no. I'm trying to remember where everything showed up. Did I cleanse everything yet? These guys are gonna come at me pretty soon. They've got the dragons are kind of on the tough side. Now, I am crushing it, though, compared to some other legendary kroq-gar campaigns that I've seen out there in terms of, like, you know, it's turned 68, and I've almost completed the second ritual, and I own all of this territory, and we're in a pretty good position. Like, I've seen another one out there that shall remain nameless of someone who's doing a legendary that's a decent, you know, YouTuber or whatever, and he doesn't have this territory, and he's just a lot further behind than I am. But he's doing all right. So sometimes I look at some other people and just kind of see, like, how do they explain stuff, you know, have they thought of something I haven't thought of? And that way I can bring you that kind of information that would be helpful. Yeah, sure. Upgrade the gold there. Almost got enough for a third army. Eventually. So we're going to want to run back over here. So we're going to want to run back over here, recruit, probably kroq-gars, and some more of these Pterodon riders, and some cold ones, but I do like having 2 of these in there. I just don't know about having a ton of them. These actually did quite a lot better than I thought they would, so that's encouraging. They don't have much armor. We are upgrading a lot of them too, right? So we just got 25% ammo. Some more cold ones and such. Yeah. Okay, so that's all good. Don't have that much longer on Primeval Glory. Just a couple of turns. We don't need it anymore. Not yet. Those elves are going to go hostile on us pretty soon. We've got everything in most factions here. Let me just check my buildings real quick. I think I just looked, but I'll just look one more time. I think that's fine. Why do I keep looking at diplomacy? Not yet. Not yet. Rites and rituals, treaties. We got the gifts. Okay, we got gifts going to them. We have gifts on them, right? Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, a lot of these mods. A lot of these mods just like try to make it a lot easier. I mean, I have had people say, you know, even Legend of Total War, who plays a lot of Total War, obviously for years and years, that this is one of the hardest like Total Wars ever. It's legendary Warhammer 2. He doesn't like the game that much for a lot of reasons. He just prefers more realistic stuff. He's doing like one campaign on it and that's it.
Yes.
This is fine. But, you know, if he says that it's hard, he has a lot of precedent there. And I, you know, would really like to get some trading with them. And I... Okay, those guys are really far away. Suddenberg, though, they don't have much. I think... Check out. Am I going to eventually want what they have? Because we're about to go on a great northern campaign, I think, if we can get these elves to behave. down south. Okay, so they have this, Suddenburg, no, Kalabad or whatever is not a big deal, and then this. They only have one thing over here. So I am going to need some trade partners once they start going, so maybe I can
Honor before glory.
give them a couple little gifts. Now, they only have one province, which means you're not going to be able to trade that much with them, probably. How much? Only 273 for them. They're going to get wiped out here soon, so it's probably not worth paying them. Okay, they just ended a non-aggression with us too, so we're about to get rowdy with them. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to come fight us pretty soon. The major factions. That's why I think like Suddenburg, they do have 4 different provinces. It's possible I could raise something like this and then they would come over and occupy it and get stronger. Because I need someone to trade my goods with. It's better than just owning these territories, probably. If I can get like 1,000 gold. I don't know, is it better? Like if I can get 1,000 gold off a trade, is that better than just occupying all these provinces and getting... No, because then I get more ritual currency and I can like build gold buildings. Maybe it's better just to kill them all. Maybe we just kill them all. Whatever. Who needs to trade when you can just kill people? Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and roll out of here. Because each one of those towns is going to give me ritual currency also. Each town gives you 1. And you don't have to worry too much about massive expansion. With Skaven, you have to have food to cover it. Which you can manage. It's fine. But... You know, it's no problem at all with the Lizardmen. They can just keep cranking. Really do wish the AI would just keep sending hordes of stuff at you. I mean, on the Skaven campaign, they basically do. The one that I have. A big part of this one is that you start off friendly with those elves. Those elves really are the key down in those bottom islands. Okay, I'll dash right in your face. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, so there he is. Then... Now the first thing I'm gonna hit when I go after the vampires is this. Obviously. Now what do I want to complete this? Okay, so vampires be hordes and hordes of infantry. They could have some flying units, but they don't have flying that have projectiles that can attack the ground, so they eventually have to come down. I mean, these things do attack flying as well. I do want to try out that solar engine. I just don't think I have room in this town to get it. We want Crocs. I mean, I could get rid of the Saurus building. Seems kind of silly, though. I mean, I could get rid of the marble and put the Croc building over here for the tier 3. And then that would free me up to get to the solar engine, but that's going to take a while. Maybe in the future we can do that, but right now I think just normal stuff is fine. I guess I could just say whatever and just have someone else clean this up eventually, because they don't have an army there, so who cares? Or just go for their main stuff up here. Okay, so what do I need? Alright, so we've got our 2 Bastiladons. We need some flankers. So probably a couple more cold ones. Do I need anti-large? I still can't believe the Crocs only take 1 turn to build. That seems crazy to me. And the flyers. Okay, so let's go for... got a pretty good front line. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe just like 2 or 3 Crocs. I think I need like 2 more cold ones. I need some better anti-large. I think it's just cold ones with spears. I'd rather have them than Temple Guard. I mean, yeah, Temple Guard is way too expensive. I'd rather have cold ones with spears. Like, I mean, these are alright for sticking in there and just fighting some large stuff. Maybe you could get one of those. I don't know. These with spears are just as good, basically. They don't have the same kind of armor piercing, I guess, but... Okay, so 2 of those. And then just maybe one more kroq and one more, mind the Stegodon. Although these are kind of taking the place of Stegodon. They don't do as much, like, smashing power, but... I need to be ready for sieges too, and the thing is, these are awful in sieges. These are actually pretty good in sieges, I think. So maybe we go for 2 more kroqs and 1 more pterodon. Kroqs help tear down those gates so quickly, and that's something that I desperately need. So 2 kroqs, 1 more pterodon. Sounds pretty good. So we'll wait until 1 more turn in, just so we don't get an extra turn of upkeep cost, since we're waiting 2 turns anyways. Okay, so that sounds good. We should have a pretty well-rounded, tough army that we can rampage north with. And then we'll start taking over enough territory eventually where we can afford a second one. Now, the place where I'm going to need to buy stuff, most likely, is down here. See, that building is pretty worthless. We do have interpreting meaning of the old ones, but that's a solar engine one, which is okay. We got this. I mean, maybe just a normal... Now, that's only local armies. Now, I looked at some of the mods, and this is actually just the Scrag region. It's not the entire thing. So it's literally just this little area right here where you get 15% more. It is not this entire region. So that's actually pretty garbage. It's pretty garbage. So we're going to get rid of that. We're almost able to upgrade this to tier 4. Now, we could upgrade this to tier 4. This geomantic web thing we're just going to get rid of probably. Like, we could upgrade this to tier 4 right now. Now, we've got this, then all we have to do is get the kroq building over here. That reduces costs of kroqs, cold ones, and such. Is it pterodons also? No. Kroqs, cold ones. +1 rank. This is decent recruitment. I mean, getting the extra... How many ranks is it? 2? 2 ranks. Which is pretty good. Getting extra 2 ranks is nice here. This is basically ready for tier 4 growth. This could go to tier 4, but it's gonna take a while. This is gonna take 9 more turns. Just trying to think now. If those elves hit me, they're gonna hit me like right here, probably, like one of these places, like Scraghole. All I can recruit there are cold ones. Here, I have the infrastructure all ready to get kroqs if I want them. Everything else there is pretty garbage. So I could get rid of this, which is terrible. Give me 2 slots, and then I would just need to get... this, and then it's expensive. It's pretty expensive. This, that would give me kroqs, pterodons, and then just like some Saurus, and that would probably be good enough. The Bastillodon stuff is nice, but I don't have to get that. Like, it's very expensive buildings. But even if I could just get to here, where's the armory? Yes, this. Actually, I wouldn't even need to buy this stuff. because that's only for the Bastiladon Sun. So I could just get this. So I could just upgrade this to tier 4, and then just grab this and a bird place, and I wouldn't even have to delete this. And then I could keep it for later, and then eventually get this all the way up to tier 5, just for determining the Great Plan. Okay, let's do it. So we'll get this up here, and then I can get this, and that'll let me get Kroq, Pterodons, and maybe Saurus or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I need that. I'm trying to find. Okay, so we'll get 2 more slots. We have to get Armory, Pterodon. That'll give me Kroq, Pterodons. Then I probably need to be able to recruit Saurus somewhere in here. Maybe over here I could have a Saurus building. I mean, yeah, we can get rid of this public order. I can just put a Saurus building in there. Yeah, here we could go public order, Saurus, and then just some cold ones. That'll be fine. Yeah, that'll give me a nice mix. I'd have to go to 2 different provinces to get what I want, but at least get Saurus there. Does this have a cold one bonus too? Yeah, I mean, maybe I would want cold ones here. If I did that, I'd have to get rid of the gold building. Then go with Armory, Cold Winds, Pterodons. I don't really care about 2 ranks on Cold Winds. I mean, they would be a lot cheaper to recruit if I did that. Just over here do Saurus. I guess. I mean, I hate to get rid of money, but having the extra 2 ranks on cold ones could be relevant if they're coming at me with some hardcore stuff. I mean, I don't know. I can already recruit over here, but it's just, whatever, 180 a turn. I think it's worth it just to turn this into the big recruitment center. Hold on to it for now. Okay. I think that's it. So that's how I'm going to deal with the elves. I'm going to have that as a recruitment center, hopefully ready to go whenever they want to turn on me. Okay. And hopefully I will have enough money to recruit some of that stuff. Whoa, what? Hold on. They just sent something at me? So they can wait until whenever to just send stuff at me? That's pretty troll. Wow. If they siege that before I get there and they burn it, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Port owners. I thought they had to send it all at once. That's gonna be obnoxious. Okay, we've got our bolts. I mean, I guess we could use chain lightning. I need more stuff though. Let's go with this. Quinn's Corruption's actually not horrible when I'm gonna start taking over all these vampire places. Alright, just kill these clowns. We've got to kill them. Let's wipe them all out, please. Administrator, campaign movement range, definitely need that. Okay, who does not have administrators? A good question. Bow Seeker. He's got administrator. Swift Rider. Okay, he can't do administrator. And he can't do administrator, I don't believe. No. Okay, so there are just certain things that are only for certain people. Check my other army real quick, see if they need any admins. Oh, what? I have brass cleaver? What? Hold on. When did I get a brass cleaver? Man, I feel like a clown now. Opal amulet. That guy's not gonna be fighting that much. I can put it on the other guy. So he's ranged for a little bit. Where's my Carnosaur dude? Sort of anti-heroes on him. Okay, how hurt are these clowns? They can't beat my garrison, I don't think. Not here. Caverns of Sotek have so much. That's walled. I could beat them, so I don't have time to mess with them. I've got to run up here like immediately. Oh my god, I cannot believe they're trolling me like that. It's like a 10,000 gold army thing is what it looks like too. So they waited until I walked all the way down here to try to deal with this. And then they did. Then they hire an intervention force. I mean, I could beat them if I get there. It's just a question of can I get there in time. Alright, what did I say? 2 Crocs. And 1 more Pterodon. Okay. That should be a pretty prime time. I mean, that's going to be 500 plus 600 is 1100. So that's going to be a 1300 gold army. Yeah, so I'm going to be about broke after that. That's going to be such a huge army. Should just be able to steamroll, I think. Hopefully. Text that we're getting. Ones. I mean, that one would not be bad eventually. But I think at least getting to that is gonna be worth. God, I know they're gonna wait until next turn I run up there and then they're gonna attack it. And I'm gonna be like, oh my god. If they burn my capital. I mean, I guess that's not my main recruitment center, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. That they can just do that, just wait. And because they basically came at me from 3 different angles. The main place, way over off to the side, and then down south. And as soon as I moved one of my armies down south, then they decided to move up here. And they just waited until my right's about to fall off too. Is my right? Yeah, my right just fell off. So now if they attack me this turn, I'm not going to get my cold ones. And this guy's not going to be able to get there in time. I'm going to be one turn away. Dude, I swear to God, if that's what they do, I'm going to be miffed. Okay, I'm one in the red right now. So I think we need to... I really don't want them backlining me, though. Whatever. Okay, just let me start with the town down here. We'll take that. What is it? Level 1? It's level 3, actually. Okay, so we can occupy that and then run north. Zlatland might still be worth running through. I don't know. It's really annoying that it's not provincial. It's just local. I hadn't noticed that until I looked at some of the mods. It's only in local region, which is very frustrating. So yeah, I thought it was going to cover the entire region. It's just garbage since it's only local. Okay, you're looking... Okay, everyone's moved. Who can move? Let me just look at the towns here. I mean, we have a pretty good garrison, but that's a 20 stack of serious stuff. I don't know if that's going to work. Scrag hole. I honestly don't even remember what I got rid of. Furs, I guess. I don't know what else to put in there. I mean, I could get more recruitment stuff, I think was my initial thought before I decided to make this into my recruitment central. I'm gonna make this for Saurus, I think, right? Okay, so they actually like that Nagaron's trying to step up to us now. Nice. Can we get an on-aggro also? One at a time, but we are getting some cash off of them now. Okay, so they like that Nagaron. Well, I guess we have that going for us.
Protector of the... Bow before the rightful lords of this land, and I'll hear your demands.
It's a Nagaron trolling us. They really like that, actually. No one likes Nagaron. They like that we're fighting Nagaron? They do like that we're fighting Nagaron. Okay, so maybe, I mean, if I can kill that army, that's actually really beneficial for me. Man, Spittle, what? Oh, they're over there.
The Empire.
Don't really care about Nagaron.
We may not be the
These guys are kind of mad, but they're getting over it. If they have a problem, we'll just kill them. Okay. Okay, don't burn my town this turn, please. You knew they were going to do it, right? You absolutely knew they were going to do it. They had to. I mean, what's the fun in waiting until I go all the way south, delaying your intervention forces for 5 turns, when you have no vision of me down south, and then just magically deciding, oh, I think I'll send an intervention force at him 5 turns in, instead of, you know, the previous 4 turns when the elves sent it. Let me just send an intervention force in here really quickly while he's out of range. And let's see if we can just burn his capital. Let's try that on for size. I mean, I don't think we can win this. How much bonus versus large? 14. And they get the Blood Frenzy bonus or whatever. I mean, is it even... I'm honestly not even sure if it's worth fighting. Unbelievable, dude. Just when I was just like, okay, maybe we're starting to coast a little bit. I mean, I guess it keeps the campaign interesting, knowing that they can just, you know, cheat to win. We've got Saurus Wars. There's just no way. It's just a waste of time to even do this. We'll fight them with our core army once we get up here. Unbelievable troll. Unbelievable trolling. Like, there's no way they would have any vision or knowledge or anything at all about me walking down there to deal with the other people. Okay, I can recapture it, though. So if I recapture it, it doesn't stop the ritual outright. It just burns like 20,000 gold worth of buildings, or maybe 40,000 gold worth of buildings. Okay, well, that's slightly better than I thought it would be. Alright, you pieces of garbage. Hope you're ready. Hope you're ready for a true fight. Well, at least it's not my main recruitment place. It's just kind of a place. My main recruitment place is over here, so... And I had an army sitting there, so they don't want to fight that. They don't want to fight an honest fight. Gotta try to backdoor when I'm not looking. So we should be able to recover this then. Of course, when I sent an intervention force, was that in this campaign or the other one, where I sent like a 5,000 and they just like killed immediately? I'm pretty sure that was in this one. But I sent it on the first turn. I guess I should wait. And then just like see if I can like hack through the map. To just like get vision of them and just see like, well, when are they not going to be there? When are they not at their town? Can I summon it then? Alright, well, we gotta keep this train rolling here. Let's see. You know, that might actually be worth it, though, as much as that sucks. I'm not gonna rebuild much of that town, just a little bit. I'm just gonna take it to, like, tier 2 or something. It's not gonna matter. Just as long as I get the money. Like a tier 2 money building out of it. And the reason that it might be beneficial is because of the, my increased favor that I gain with other people because of that sleaze move. So the recent events involving Nagarond, the fact that I did get trolled, everyone seems to recognize it on the map. And so that actually has helped me out public order-wise. So indirectly, that might have actually helped me, because now I stand a much better chance of allying with these guys. These guys have 7 territories. I mean, they're no slouch. Now, that's not the same as getting Mazdamundi here, who has 14 settlements. So he has all of this, I think, down here. And Mazdamundi himself, which I would love to have. If I can... Now, I won't spoil it, but I will say in past campaigns, I don't always get the Legendary Lord when you confederate, which is annoying, but... Anyways, okay, so who wants to pay me to go to war? Who really hates Suddenburg?
Darkness comes.
Brotherhood. Carrick Zorn. Well, we're gonna kill Carrick Zorn. Because they are traitors. Let me see if Suddenbury will pay us for...
The Empire.
Greetings. We may not be the Empire.
Actually, no. The only ones are the dwarves. It has to be join a war they're already involved in. I can't have someone pay me to go to war unless...
You dare approach a Lord of the Dowie in such a manner?
I will silence you, dwarf. They'll do a non-aggression with us. No, the time for that's done. You already turned your back on me. I'm just going to get some gold. Then I'm going to fight the vampire counts. I'm going to kill you at the same time.
No.
Their economy is very strong. They literally have, like, one town. Like, that's it. They literally just have this gold town. They have a strong economy with 10,000 gold saved up and standing 3 stack. I don't care, I'll kill him. It's fine. Okay. So we got that done. Could sack, that's a lot of money, but if I occupy... The thing is, I don't really need a tier 3 here, I just need a tier 2. So I think just sack, then occupy would be better. Because I don't need a tier 3, so we're just going to sack. And then occupy. $500 to make that. We can sell that. Gold building. Put a gold building here. We can tech this up. Then just put a gold building and some walls in and it'll be fine. Actually... Golden Tower really needs walls, but this place is very likely to get crushed at some point. Let's go to public order there. I don't even remember what I was going to get over here. Upgrading this. I know I was going to get the Saurus. I was thinking about getting cold ones over here. I could get hatchery over here. Since that doesn't... No, I need the hatchery where these are so that I can do the bolas. Bola rider. It's so awful. You get like a couple of skinks and like cold one spear riders. Ah, it's so bad. I guess we'll just hold on to it. I don't know what I want to do with it. Got a gold building. It's going to take a lot of gold to rebuild this place. Now, they better not run up here and burn this. Like the cowards they are. Come fight me. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Now, I don't get to summon Ooh, I'm not getting the bonus experience anymore, so I might need to get that cranking. You guys do not have a bonus against large. Do you have some magic missiles? Regen. Shades are really annoying to deal with. Or cold one, Dread Knights. Oh, those are like basically horned ones. But not as good. Well, they have 120 armor, that's pretty big. Attack defense, I mean, those are, yeah, those are pretty good. In case they rampage, they get minus 10% defense. These knights, how much? Those are pretty good against infantry. So we want to match them up with kroq-gars. I mean, they have a pretty good squad there. They're a pretty good squad. The 3 Bastillodons I'm not entirely sold on yet, but... Okay, well, we're gonna fight it. We didn't come over here not to fight it. So let's get some vengeance, and then we can colonize. And then I guess repopulate somewhere. We can go down south a little bit. Repopulate in another town, or we can run back over to the place near the undead. Wow. That's a wake-up call. I didn't know they could hire intervention, or I didn't know they would wait, you know, 3 turns, or 5 or 6 turns afterwards. I mean, in theory, they could do it the turn before and then attack if they have something siege in their army. That'd be like the ultimate troll. Okay, that's 7 skink and 8. Okay, there we go. They're gonna have a hill advantage on me, or run at them. There's no way around it. I mean, I guess I could run up the side here. See if they come to me, though. They had, I don't remember if they had siege weapons or not. They probably did. They probably had a couple of crossbows or whatever. Or not crossbows, whatever. They're little ballistas. Where I'm at. Hey, they were a little injured from that siege. I don't remember if they had... actually, let's see if we can... Yeah, they've got ballistas. Yeah. Is that the ballista? Yeah, go get that Reaper thrower. Yeah, y'all cannot step up to me, okay? Y'all might think you can. You cannot. Spoiler alert, you cannot. I will murder you. Headshot that noob right there. I want to see this thing get hit right in the face. Bam! Get out of my face. Yeah, step up and try to backdoor me again. It was a good attack. It was a good attack. It kind of burned my capital, so I'm trying to act tough, but it sucked. I mean, the diplomacy did actually help, though. Like I said before, it helped me get some non-aggression and stuff with some other factions. So yeah, was it sleazy? Yes. Can we recover? Yes. It's just going to take a little moment here. How'd these things do? They probably didn't kill a lot. No, they don't kill a lot. I mean, but to be everything kills a lot in my army. Like, maybe they just don't have to kill a lot. I don't know. They're not as overpowered as I thought they would be. They just do not convert a lot of kills. Kill him. What's this? So what did kill a lot then? He didn't. I mean, I guess there just was not that much to kill. They're kind of elite units in there. Okay, so maybe they didn't do that bad compared to the average here. Well, why is he so hurt? Get him. Man, skinks really cannot aim. Go on, bros.
Get out of here!
Got a couple of them. Yes! Get him, baby. It's target practice. Oh, y'all thought you were bad, huh? Y'all thought you were bad. Those things are actually pretty good. This is really good infantry, but, you know, can't handle the beasts. Too strong. Close victory, dude. Do you see, like, the color in these bars? They don't have much color in their bars. I have a lot of color in my bars. There's not a single black bar here. How was that close? They had a chariot that killed one unit. They had some really top-end, like, armor-piercing. I mean, this is serious. Like, this is one of the best armies you can come up with as the Dark Elves, most likely. I mean, they could have some dragons in there, but this is pretty dang close. I mean, that's their tier 5 infantry. This is one of the best monstrous beasts they have in their arsenal. This is, like, their best missile unit. This is their best, like, you know, tier 4. I think there's a tier 3 or tier 4, like, fanatical infantry. I mean, this is their cavalry, superiority cavalry. And she was riding a dragon. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. thought that was another, like, stack coming at me there. I was gonna say, like, what? I don't mind fighting y'all, but you gotta line up. You gotta get in line. Now Strigoi is fighting the Netrite Brotherhood. Okay. How are we looking on time? We're pretty much over. Not really. We got a little bit of time left. Okay, we got a few minutes. We're gonna play out this turn. I mean, I guess we could just go ahead and get Roiling Skies. Clint's Corruption's actually not going to be that bad. Since we're going into all of this undead territory, that'll help. Let's go ahead and grab some Clint's Corruption. Now, I could do, yeah, it's all just greedy stuff. I don't need, with Revivification Crystal, I don't need it. Other options. Stand your ground's okay. I mean, we might as well get that. Skinks and Crocs. It's alright. You know, I had talked about obliterating the undead, but all forces get 10 leadership when fighting against the undead. Okay, so it's not just him, that's everybody. Here's the thing, when I confederate over in that other place, there's a really powerful undead faction over there also. And I'm not going to have as much power as I do here, so maybe it's worth it just to go ahead and grab this. It's just 1 point. Then I'd have 3 more points I could spend, and I could just spend those 3 on something like Crocs. Even though I'm not running Crocs anymore, really. We can find 3 points to spend on something. Either Hunt Leader or Kroxigors. Something, but yeah, I guess obliterating the undead is probably it. All forces against Dark Elves could be good too. Once again, for the other side of the map, mostly. Okay, let's go ahead and grab undead. Woundmaker. My other homie, make sure he has some good armor. He does not. Go with that. He's got a brass cleaver. Sword pendant, okay. So much public order. Guess we just need to go with that. I just keep it on that, probably. Niji. going north and we're going hard. Let's do it. Okay, so this place, Crocs, tear it on, and if we want cold ones, we can get rid of this and get cold ones. I think that's worth exploring. Okay, so chevrons will matter when we very first hire. Honestly, don't remember what I was going to put there. Okay, this place. Don't need the public order that badly, but I will need to put walls in there eventually. But the Golden Tower is the main place with walls, so let's just go ahead and put a gold mine. What do we have here? Lumber. I could trade lumber. Which is lumber trade for? Oh, because I don't have a capital. Oh, that's why I'm so like dead broke right now. And it. God, did it get rid of all my trade agreements? Okay, so a lot of the same places are going for trade agreements now. So I just have to get those agreements back. Frustrating, but a lot of places are taking them back.
Wisdom awaits. Don't waste your breath. Your work.
You need me? All are given a fair hearing in the Phoenix Court. I think not.
Ugh! So that broke my trade agreement, and now they won't take it back. How much money do they want for this? I mean, they would be getting way more money than I would. Come on, bros. $1,500. They want to join war against Nagaron? Sure.
Well.
Yeah. That'll help us out because we have common enemies now. Okay, they don't like that we have treaties with this other place, the Zlan. What do you want for this? No, you want something. $2,000. I'm getting like 400 turns. So I'd pay for itself in 5 turns.
Misguided.
So I'm gonna go to 3,000. I really do not want to deal with them.
I cannot do this.
I think they're gonna do it.
I think not.
Okay, they're just not gonna do it. I can't pay much more than 5,000. So they may not imminently come at me like right now, but that's gonna be a problem. Okay, well now our income shot up. So at least we have a couple of trade partners here. Now how much is wood worth? Are they... Okay, so we're not exporting all of our stuff anymore. We're only getting a little bit. Now wood is not worth that much. It's worth 10. And how many do I get in a stack? Like 20 or something like that. Yeah, this is just so much more guaranteed for the 180. Like, if they get all of the wood, I would get 20 more gold per turn, but that's just not worth. I mean, maybe it's worth it to go ahead and upgrade this, just to try to get the wood. next, but I need more trade partners for that. Take one more peek here. Okay, we know they don't want to do it. I didn't see the human factions though.
Who calls?
You have a
Subvert.
proposal? We are willing to hear it.
Not in my name.
It is increasing because we have war with the Netrarch. I knew they'd like that. Oh, let me see. Payments. Getting 343 per turn.
I'll ignore that.
Let's bump it up a little bit more. Let's just cut to the chase here. See if they'll do it for 3,000.
No, no.
Pay for itself in 10 turns. I mean, I could gift them. How much? They only have like 2 properties though, I think. How many properties they have? They only have 2 properties. We'll see. I might just go ahead and crush them. What about the, Oh no, did my boys die? They, I don't see them. The Bretonians? Are these guys friends with anybody?
The Empire.
No. Alright, well, it's what, it's gonna take 10 turns, so I need to go over here and wipe out these dwarves. And then push through here. It's gonna take me more than 10 turns to get through there, but we'll see. In 5 turns, if they don't trade with us, we're just gonna kill them. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Coming back for more. Can't say I blame them too much, but they had some property we really needed, so. Melee defense or attack, huh? I'm gonna have so much melee attack off the charge that I'm gonna get like full hits on them anyways. I think I'd rather just have more defense. Because I'm kind of the charging faction. And they're, you know, we're gonna be against these like weaker infantry units. Okay, and that should be it for this turn. Now, how much are these little clowns down here rating for? 65. I don't think they'll be able to get anything out of any of my places. But we'll see. They're annoying, but I can't afford to send an army down there to deal with them. Now that's really annoying because now they can just pop over this wall and come fight me anytime they want, basically. Public order's so good here, it doesn't even matter. Just sell that, get a wall there. That's really annoying because now these guys could go hostile too. Okay, anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.